welcome to season 3 of the Culture Stew podcast. So tell us a little bit about the connection from your personal, your academic experiences, your travels, sort of exploring other cultures, to the professional path that you chose, focusing on leadership. And I know that you are a coach, and I am too. So I'm curious to know sort of what brought that passion to you to focus on leadership, coaching, diversity?
So really, it was 3 things. The first, the fact that naturally people have always been drawn to me, to speak with me and share with me, and they wanted advice from me, and that came always very natural. And I liked it, and I always offered my opinion. At the time, it was just an opinion and views, and I really enjoyed sharing and listening to what their life was about, and that has always been very natural for me to do, and it happened. It simply happened. The second element was that during my university years, there was a sad event in my town. The daughter of a family friend was kidnapped for a ransom. And so my father and the community started an anti-kidnapping movement because they wanted to help the family. And at the time in Italy, there were many families that suffered from this event. They wanted, of course, to free this young daughter of theirs. And that experience was very powerful because I saw how much working together, collaborating, sharing, growing together actually helped at the time the family, the community, and actually Italy at large, because what happened is that the movement managed to rescue these little daughters and also help other people that have been kidnapped to be freed. And to me, that was a great lesson, because I realized how important for me it was to actually contribute to the life of others. At that time, I didn't know that it was in the shape of coaching, and I didn't know that it would have been in the shape of helping others with leadership development. But I did learn the power of actually servant leadership, I would say today, the power of collaboration, and what you can actually do when you are connected with your highest purpose. Within that experience, all those amazing people, they were working together to free a young girl, and that was such a strong purpose right there that all together were embracing, and I saw the result of it. And even if I was just on the side in that particular experience, I was still witnessing that. And that was extremely important, because I realized that that's something that I really wanted to be able to somehow add to my life. And so that was the second element. And the third element actually was the discovery of how important it is to have a coach and a mentor, and to be able to have tools that help you not only in growing and achieving more, but also tools that can help you in very difficult situations. It happened that I went through a divorce, and it happened suddenly, and it was the famous out of the blue moment. And when that happened, I was not equipped actually to face the situation, and I didn't know how to find the resources and the tools to overcome what seemed at the time an unsurmountable barrier. And so at that time, I decided that I wanted to discover how can I help myself, and in the future it became how can I help and support others to connect deeply with their own resources and leverage those resources to grow and expand their identity, who they are, and what they want to achieve. And so I would say that these 3 are the core elements that led me to what I do today.
The Culture Stew podcast is a product of MSM Global Consulting and produced by Shelby Rowe Productions. Please give us a rating and review on your favorite podcast platform so other people can find us. There are many ways to connect and keep the conversation going with us. Check out our website at www.msmglobalconsulting.com. You can also share your thoughts with us directly by emailing info@msmglobalconsulting.com and putting Culture Stew in the headline. Follow us on Instagram at MSM_global, Facebook at MSM Global Consulting, Twitter at Global MSM, and LinkedIn at MSM Global Consulting. Let's keep the conversation going.